Alright.
Мне нравится
Hello,
игры
welcome back to ESA Summer 21 again. We're raising money for Save the Children.
Фильмы мне
Links
очень
to
нравились
donate can be
раньше. И
found below
комиксы
the
я читал.
stream, and we'd
Вот.
also like to thank
Так, у нас
Twitch
Sonic
and
Blast,
Sonic for
гоночка.
sponsoring us this
G-Sonic.
event. But now it's time. I almost read the wrong name in my notes. It's time for Hypnotix and S2 running Sonic Blast. Take it away.
Hello everyone. This is I'm afraid to say that you've got three very sleep-deprived people on for this run, but we are going to.
Итак, у нас hibnotix.
This is going to be. I'm going to be taking on Knuckles. S2 is going to be taking on Sonic.
stwolive.
To help us on our way is
в замечательном Sonic Blast. Вот, на Game Gear. Они играют у нас. Скорее всего, это эмулятор Game Gear, потому что я даже не представляю, как бы они их отрендерили карты захвата. Вот. Еще, кстати, рендеры. Sonic Blast — это единственная игра, которая... Нет, не единственная игра, конечно. Вот, у которой графика является уже отрендеренной. Что у нас тут, как вы видите, у нас Knuckles, вот, и Sonic, да? Потому что в Японии она называлась так, точнее есть европейская PAL-версия, есть NTFS всегда версии, старых игр всегда так назывались. И игры всегда по-разному назывались, и Sonic не был исключением.
Screen crunch is going to make the whole game seem very different. But yeah, in my opinion, this is a very unique Sonic game in terms of movement.
Не знаю, видели вы вообще когда-нибудь консоль Game Gear, вот, на которой они сейчас играют?
Like there isn't too much in terms of tech, which is nice in some sense.
That is true.
But it is true. It certainly is true. Yeah, this being a Game Gear.
То есть получается у нас
isn't the most sort of
Hibnotix играет на Knuckles, да.
А
stwolive играет на Sonic. Отличия у них никаких нет. Если кто не знает, что такое Sonic, это у нас платформер в псевдо-трехмерной графике,
Kid can fill us in with that if he feels so inclined.
Yeah, so if you get a ring
or
an Eggman or your own, or no, the opposite character from who you're playing, the jingle at the end of the stage lasts less time, but the stage will not properly fade out until that jingle ends. If you get an emerald, it takes way longer, and it's really annoying. So anytime you see an emerald or their own character, so for example, Knuckles getting a Knuckles sign and Sonic getting a Sonic or Supersonic sign,
Роботроник. Как ты зовут? Господи. Ты забыл? Чат, помогайте мне, забыл.
RNG can lose what, like 6 seconds?
I think it's like around that.
And it all adds up by the end.
Like, just think about that. 6 seconds in a single split in a Sonic stage. That's actually a lot.
Yeah, these stages are short too. Some of them are like 20 to 30 seconds, so 6 seconds is like a huge amount of time for this run.
Нет, я оставлю это в голове. Вот это надо, Eggman, да,
It's very straightforward. It's generally, in most of the stages, it's a case of running right, jumping every so often, and you're there. When we get a little bit further into the game, things will get a little more confusing, and yeah, it's certainly an experience. Like
насчет каких-то сильных.
There's if you've played this casually, I think you know which level we all are going to be holding a little bit of a grudge against, because this game unfortunately suffers from some of the same level design choices that other Sonic games, especially Game Gear games, have. And I'm sure we'll be getting more into that as we get there.
Indeed, but you will have seen so far the theme of the stages. We are now in Yellow Desert, having been in Green Hills.
Вообще категория такая, типа просто прохождение игры, типа beat the game, это просто пройти игру.
Next stage is going to be. You're more than welcome to drop them.
Тот же самый процент, только мы просто проходим игру. Кто быстрее пройдет игру. Вот.
Who would have thought?
Тем временем Woolive.
Nimbus Cloud Eggman
называть, не
for
знаю.
the boss of Yellow Desert. And he's trying to do the Stabby McStabber stabs.
Gotta love him.
Эгман у нас представляется в разных
The bosses in
обличиях.
this game are really something. We've seen
Вот.
Boomerang Eggman and Goku Eggman, so I feel like
right. That's what I called him in the last time I did commentary.
I feel like
Так вот, чем у нас отличается... Почему британец отстает от Соника? И может его, скорее всего, потом нагнать. Способности Соника, как и везде, это то, что он может делать двойной прыжок, да? А Наклз, он у нас умеет лазать по стенам и совершать планировку, да? Как принцесса Пинч из Марио, да? Принцесса Персик, да? Как я люблю персики. Последний блок игр, как я люблю персики. Вот. Он умеет нас парировать. Не парировать, а планировать вниз.
Say shout out to the restreamers. I know that on the Speedrun Espanol we have got.
Благодаря этому может перелетать на большие расстояния, да? Не теряя высоту, постепенно теряя высоту.
Shout out to those two and the rest, because you'll make this accessible for so many more people, and yeah, it's brilliant, bringing speedruns to everyone.
Да, вы его сейчас вот видели на экране Hibnotix, не знаю, как у вас скоро будет или еще у вас уже прошло, но вот он, когда на кружок залетает, ему не обязательно весь круг совершать пробег, может остановиться и слегка сбежать. Вот. Ну, остановиться и упасть. Вот, так он пройдет этот круг. Потому что проходимость этого круга начинается намного раньше, чем полностью его пробежать. Наклз словил много мемов, когда появился в Гаррис моде.
Yeah, so thank you for that donation. And I'd like to guess that there's a white mountain level.
I'd be kind of close.
Okay, darn. Alright.
So I wonder if we click that person's name, would it just give us a 404?
Да, на самом деле не могу сказать точно насчет прям кто отстает, кто не отстает. Да, судя по виду, пока Woolive идет быстрее, чем Hibnotix, но у Woolive просто персонаж другой, и поэтому у него возможности другие. И у Hibnotix уже третья или вторая ошибка, когда он не справляется с элементарным платформингом. Вот. Ему приходится сейчас идти по казуальной стратегии.
You can spin dash on that thing and not fall off. Now let's talk about Sonic 2 and
То есть сейчас 4 раза Hibnotix просто задержался на элементарном платформинге. Вот, и поэтому Woolive его опережает.
Yes, that is true.
Because Tails will let you just spin dash off the plane and die. Eggman's like, no, we got you.
That is very true.
I want this fight to be classy.
I wasted a lot of time on that stage. That was poor from me.
So, I did not hit that. So, to talk about that pipe jump that Broken Hyperlink brought up so gracefully, it was the thing I just missed. You pretty much have to hit right as Sonic comes out of the pipe, a jump, and he will go up and you save like 7 seconds. I have a second one because of Sonic's movement patterns. Hib does not. So you're gonna see me getting serious about this stage. And...
Dude, you are so far in ahead, you have no idea.
Well,
этот уровень у нас называется «Синяя Марина». Вот, тут интересно, как Наклз интересно по уровню передвигается. Вот. Кстати, можете, вот здесь он помедленнее перемещается, можете увидеть, как он ходит по стене. Да, подводный уровень. Естественно, смысл Как и в любом платформере, должны быть какие-то вознаграждения за то, что мы платформим. В Сонике во всех частях это у нас кольца. Вот. При соприкосновении, при получении урона мы теряем кольца. Это у нас такой хелсбах. Да?
I am truly the clown in this situation.
How many emerald signs have you had, Hib?
Oh, it's just a few.
Just a few. I'm seeing some rough sign RNG.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, and again, let me just reiterate to everyone who's watching, that's 6 seconds of time loss every time you see the emerald sign.
Yeah, I've maybe gotten 1 emerald. I can't remember, and I've gotten like a supersonic. But I've had fairly decent RNG, so shout out to him for putting up with bad RNG. Here's the second pipe jump. I actually made it with the backup strap.
hibnotix проблемы с платформингом весь ран. Не повезло немного, видимо, занервничал. Вот.
You probably will.
Потому что в Live уже намного далеко. Намного дальше.
For Sonic, we have to do some shenanigans here, so I might end up taking a safer strat. You might end up breezing through this boss.
Примерно минуту теряет сейчас.
I am going to go for a safe strat if I messed up the beginning.
Oh, hey, isn't this like the first boss?
It kind of is. Ever wanted to see the first boss have a harpoon gun? I'm sure you guys were all thinking it after seeing him. So here you are.
Already finally out of 2 for me, so I mean, S2, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
What was your sign?
You also lost.
Eggy Man.
It was Eggman. It was the Eggy boy.
That's nice.
Finally.
Hopefully the Eggy sign blesses your boss fight.
В то время как
yeah, this can be a big thing. The last race, this
скоро перейдет уже на
killed the race.
На Silver Castle, да? Зону.
So you do have a good amount of time to save there.
Послушайте, я Hibnotix догнал, правда, он только у него...
Ended up getting 2 air bubbles. You can do it without breathing, but this game you can actually drown after.
Босс-файт начался.
So I did not want to play that one very dangerously if I could avoid it.
На каждом уровне доктор Эггман у нас показывает свои новые изобретения. Ну, на Блю Марине он, естественно, на подводном.
Because I have had a moment where I did die on that boss in a race as well, so a bit stinky. But now, well, I mean, Este's probably been on it for a while. We've going a little bit tropical with the colors, not just sort of linear names. We're now on Silver Castle.
Silver Castle.
This level, if you saw, we didn't go through all that many in the first level. We go through a bit more in the second level.
Live у нас уже Silver Castle. Это последняя зона.
So this one is a lot more about the memorization of the level design than your average Sonic Blast level, which is kind of hold right to win. This one does take a bit more like memorization.
Yeah, Blue Marine and Silver Castle sort of switch up the difficulty big time.
Oh yeah. I would say it's one of the biggest difficulty spikes in like any Sonic game.
Во втором акте каждой зоны, кстати, я не рассказал, открываются специальные этапы, и на этих этапах мы должны собирать специальные изумруды, да, и если мы их всех соберем, то откроется та самая финальная битва с боссом, да, и мы увидим хэппи-энд концовку. Хэппи-энд концовку. Хэппи-концовку. Да.
And for anyone who's watching, there is a reason S2 was just standing on those platforms over and over again.
Yeah, I had to charge up those lights for that one specific teleporter, and you don't have to do it anywhere else, but yeah, I probably should have noted that.
Damn, boy.
But yes.
I'm looking forward to finding out how they intended new players to find this out.
Yes. I mean, well, to be fair, that teleporter doesn't take you anywhere, so you probably would have, if you don't charge it up, that is. So I'm assuming you're just stuck in that room until you do it.
Hibby, I'd like to ask you again, how many emerald signs have you had?
Just a few. I'm totally not holding it against the game at all.
Yes,
I'm totally not fueled with rage right now. And this is the final boss moment.
Yeah.
Check the pixel on the bottom right of the.
Oh yeah. Peep the accidentally left in pixel, just to the bottom right of Eggman. You'll see it if he moves.
Yeah.
It moves with him. It is not
just
part
a
of the
pixel
background.
that just there's just a pixel that moves around with him.
Hibnotix нагнал Stwolive.
Why does Eggman design a machine that only he can destroy, and he has it designed to fight? I don't.
У них сейчас
Eggman's
примерно
clearly
5-7
questions.
секунд разница. И
I
тут
should be
final
asking those questions.
final
That's
round,
time
он
for me
похож на
right there.
Арканоид.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh,
So this has been, for my end anyways, I'm wondering if Hib is still in it.
yeah, the final boss.
Still in the
Так,
final
Влайв
boss.
I've
закончил.
got like 1 or 2 more hits, so
I want to know
I've
what the
managed
time
to scrape
difference is and
something
how
back
much
in
of that
Silver
came
Castle.
down to sign RNG.
Oh, I'm sure it all came down to sign
Таким
RNG.
босс-файтом.
Time for me. Sorry for the short notice.
Я остался только
There we go.
Hibnotix.
Yes, sorry for mine as well.
That was Sonic Blast, everybody.
That was G-Sonic for me. If you noticed at the beginning of the run, I am playing the Japanese version. It is called G-Sonic, and other than that, there is no difference between the games. So, just a
Fine.
little fun trivia fact that I didn't even know about until I started running the game. I'm sure a lot of you out there didn't know it either. The game was not called Sonic Blast in Japan.
I want to know how many times the Death Egg has been destroyed.
Probably a lot.
Just a few.
Like, you figure he'd like learned a lesson or something by now.
You would have hoped. So everybody, that was Sonic Blast. If this is something that you're interested in running, why? But also, this is actually really easy to pick up. So I think we'd both recommend it because in terms of Sonic games, it isn't exactly sort of the most complicated thing to do. So yeah, would recommend.
Yeah.
I might as well. I'm going to say my exits. Thank you, ESA, for having us on. We've had 2 races this year, which have all been kind of close, it seems. So, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And thank you, Kid, for being on commentary. And yeah, thank you, team. Thank you, everybody who's donated. This has been a great event so far, but more to come.
Yeah, I want to thank the Sonic Blast speedrunning community as well. We are small, but we do have some numbers there. I want to thank Broken Hyperlink for making the auto splitter for this game recently. So if you don't like splits, there's now more accessibility in playing this game as a speed game. And I do want to thank everybody here who's viewing and setting up this event because I do appreciate the opportunity to play this game, for an event.
Also, thank you, S2.
Yes, thank you, hibnotix, for doing this stupid run with me.
You stupid, but I appreciate it. It's valid.
Yes.
Thanks to both of you for having me here.
Yes, thank you to Only
Watch
Kid
it.
for backing us up on the commentary.
I totally didn't want to go to bed.
All right, thanks a lot. That run sure was a blast.
There we go.
Okay, all right.
I love you.
Yeah, thank
not
you.
to say that after every blast run.
Yes.
All right, coming up next, we have Final Fantasy XII, which is 12, being run by Zero Scar. Don't go anywhere, and we will be right back with a 6-hour epic.
Have you checked out speedrunstore.com yet? 100% of the proceeds during ESA Summer will be donated to Save the Children, including the proceeds from the fabulous event hoodie